When Dadaji starts drifting and Dadi takes the win, it's not just a TV, it's Acer Pure Nitro TV.
Hi, Acer Pure AC, power on. Ice Blast mode.
Ice Blast mode.
When summer strikes hard, hit Ice Blast mode. Heat and humidity conquered.
C7 mode.
C7 mode.
Acer Pure's 7-in-1 convertible mode adjusts cooling as per occupancy for maximum comfort and energy savings.
It's karma, Dad.
From crispy delights to comforting hot pot, Acer Pure's 2-in-1 air fryer lets you indulge in your cravings minus the guilt. Acer Pure vacuum cleaners for when almost clean just won't do. Acer Pure TV. Gaming grade performance meets family entertainment. Pure technology that is built for your every sense. Acer Pure from Acer. When Dadaji starts drifting and Dadi takes the win, it's not just a TV, it's Acer Pure Nitro TV.
High Superior AC, power on. Ice Blast mode.
Ice Blast Mode.
When summer strikes hard, hit Ice Blast mode. Heat and humidity conquered.
C7 mode.
C7 Mode.
Acer Pure 7-in-1 convertible mode adjusts cooling as per occupancy for maximum comfort and energy savings.
It's karma, Dad.
From crispy delights to comforting hot pot, Acer Pure's 2-in-1 air fryer lets you indulge in your cravings minus the guilt. Acer Pure vacuum cleaners for when almost clean just won't do. Acer Pure TV. Gaming grade performance meets family entertainment. Pure technology that is built for your every sense. Acer Pure from Acer. When Dadaji starts drifting and Dadi takes the win. It's not just a TV, it's Acer Pure Nitro TV.
Hi, Super AC, power on. Ice blast mode.
Ice blast mode.
When summer strikes hard, hit Ice Blast mode. Heat and humidity conquered.
C7 mode.
C7 mode.
Acer Pure 7-in-1 convertible mode adjusts cooling as per occupancy for maximum comfort and energy savings.
It's karma, Dad.
From crispy delights to comforting hot pot, Acer Pure's 2-in-1 air fryer lets you indulge in your cravings minus the guilt. Acer Pure vacuum cleaners. For when almost clean just won't do. Acer Pure TV. Gaming grade performance meets family entertainment. Pure technology that is built for your every sense. Acer Pure from Acer.
A very warm welcome and a good morning to everyone joining us here. We're just about to get underway. We're here for the DPDL season and the season in Bangalore. The under 13 games just about to start. Double Pass Development League brought to you by Acer, of course, and the match here between Conscient Sports and Maverick Blues FC. Both of them are on same points in Pot B. Remember, we're done with the initial group stage and we're now to Pot B. And well, 6 points apiece, just goal difference separating them. And now the important question is, can any of them get a win today? Can they beat the other to top the pot B? That's the question. Two really good teams, top teams competing against each other. Anything can happen. We expect a really top game. The players walking out now with the referees. They're just going to wave to the crowd, wave to the cameras, getting used to all the customaries and, the traditions of football. Then we're going to see some good football. We're going to see it happen right in front of our eyes. And I can see the players just walking past, walking by. The captain's here. And we get underway, and we've kicked off here between the game between Conscient Sports and Maverick Blues FC, the under 13 game. And now, straight away from kickoff, a couple of passes and almost got through there. So, of course, we're going to be having halves of 25 minutes each, 5-minute break after the first half. We might take hydration breaks as is the custom, at the halfway point of each half. And of course, the World Cup is doing the same, aren't they? The FIFA World Cup is on right now. It's the 11v11 there, but it's the 9v9 that we play here for the under 13 boys. And dreams of these boys, I'm sure, to one day represent India at the FIFA World Cup at the grandest stage of them all. And I'm sure that is what is there in their hearts. Now, throw in there from the sidelines. Conscient Sports, of course, in purple, and Maverick Blues Football Club are in the traditional red. Now, on the other hand, trying to find an opening. Good pass there, but misses the striker, and that might just roll out. I think he let it roll out. Now, once again, the ball onto the other side. Now it's up in the air. Goal kick. Not too far, but decently traveled. Conscient Sports now on the attack. And did well to get past. And just that little nick from the defender there takes it out of play. Now, ball onto the other side. It's a shot from distance. The keeper comfortably handling that one. So a lot of back and forth between the two teams. You can see that. And Conscient Sports trying to establish their dominance early on. Both of these teams will want to get a win today. Now maybe just swings it into the box. Ball onto the wide lines now. Conscient Sports in possession. Good clearance there. Now just tussling for the ball a little. Trying to keep possession, but it just goes out of play. Once again, throw in now. So back to back throw ins. Ball onto the other side. Now try to find an opening. That's a good pass if he can find a striker into the box. But the keeper comes rushing out. Well, he was always favourite there, wasn't he? Now the keeper tries to set up the attack once again, trying to build out. And Conscient Sports now, here they come on the attack. Ball on to the other side. Keeper now trying to launch an attack for Maverick Blues. And now, can they attack here? Just good clearance once again. So you can see good defending from both sides. That has been crucial, of course, in the entire campaign so far. And now here they come. The Blues on the attack. Good ball through. The keeper, will he come out? No. So chance to swing it into the box, up in the air, above the goalkeeper, but it goes on from the outside. That's going to be a goal kick. So 5 minutes in, early doors. If you just look at the match so far, it's been a fair share of even Stevens, I would say. Both teams aggressive in the attack and really quick in the attack as well. They don't take a lot of time, they don't have slow build up. They try and build very quickly. That's been a feature that we've seen across both these sides. Now, ball onto the other side, competing for it. And well, just gets a slight something on there. Now, trying to find through there's pace in the attack. There is certainly good pace in the attack for the Maverick Blues. Don't deny that. Conscient Sports, of course, really good with defense. Handball there, I think. That's the notion. Just couldn't get that under control. And ultimately was given as a handball. Good pressure there. Just cleared in the end. Cleared once again. So now, hand goes up, I think, once again, for using part of his hand in controlling, and that is the precedent that sets. Because once, that earlier violation that we saw, when it was a soft touch, it was not an intentional handball, but once that happens, then the referee has to call the other notions as well. Now we're going to see once again the attack, trying to, both teams trying to assert themselves on the ball. And now here they break. Are they going to find a gap there? Good pass there. Yes, time. Here's another pass to find if he can. But ultimately, really good defending. Really good defending by the team. And now they look to break. This is completely back and forth. This is high octane, high action. And now shot at the goalkeeper. Ball just going out of play there. Now up into the center, trying to find an opening. Just got blocked off in the end. Now the space to burn once again on the attack, trying to rush through, trying to find an opening, but brilliantly defended once again. Absolutely amazing defending. But you can see multiple times we've seen Tavi break down that wing. Tavi has really been effective. Now once again, ball is going out, and that's going to be a corner. So another opportunity is it just gets a slight deflection, and this is a good chance. This is a chance to create something. This is a chance. This is an opportunity. You can see once again on the attack there, brilliantly passed it into center. He flicks it through, and the keeper really making sure that he held that brilliantly. The ball going out of play a couple of times. So we resume once again. We've got 16 minutes on the clock, of course. The score is still nil. Score nil between the two top teams in Pot B. If you're joining us here, it's the 9v9 under 13 games here at the Acer DPDL. Now on the ball, trying to break, trying to send the ball through, trying to find a quick counter attack, but the defense line of Conscient Sports is just to secure. And now, chance for Tavi to break. He's got the pace and he's trying to cut across the defender, and just that last touch helped him. And I think he's asking for a back pass there. You'd know the intention was not that, it was just to intercept. And now from the other wing into the middle of the box, it's blocked in the end. Still not cleared comfortably, still on the ball. Good pressure there by Ritesh, trying to bring the ball back. Look at that. Size is of no difference. There's a huge difference in the size to them. But the heart is what matters. The aggression. And now, once again, cleared. Good defending. Conscient Sports winning the ball back multiple times. They keep winning it back, but they're not able to keep possession for long as well. And now, a flatter ball down the line. But once again, the defender is using his body and watching the ball roll out of play. Now trying to press early there. And well, off the post there, so we thought for a moment that there would be a stop in play, but that shot still off the post. And well, did that get something on the keeper? That's what they're asking. They're asking for a corner there. Now this replay once again. You can see hits the post. It looked like a clearance, but the clearance was blocked. It hit the post, and now it went out. And I think the corner has been given after all. So interesting development. 20 minutes on the clock, 5 minutes to go at the end of the first half, and anything can happen right now. It's whipped in the box now. The keeper gets something on it. Now, can they counter? Can they break? Good clearance once again. Tried to break there all on his own. Vishnu now looking for partners, looking for some help. Was it a fair throw? Yes is the answer. Tavi in possession. Look at that cheeky football from him. Really, really silky feet, but just got a little too much for him in the end. Had to beat three players. Just couldn't do that, but still, with his pressure, manages to win the throw in. Now, it's given the other way, and I think that's because of the the foul throw. So it's going to be a throw once again, this time for Conscient Sports. Remember, there's new rules about throw-ins in the World Cup that are going to be implemented in top leagues all around the world, that you can only hold on to the ball for 10 seconds when you're goalkeeping, when there's a corner, when there's a throw-in. Otherwise, once the counter is over, once the time down is done, countdown is over, the referee can award the corner into a goal kick and the throw-in onto the other team. Interesting developments, new rules every day that are added in the world of football, at the very top of football, and most of them are tested in big international competitions like the World Cup or the Euros. Remember, 2014 World Cup was the first time goal line technology was tested, if I'm not wrong. Either 2014 or 2018 maybe. And VAR as well tested really recently as well. Good throw in. Now, trying to attack. 17. Conscient Sports in the attack there. Look at that, keeping possession. So, 21 minutes in. 5 minutes left in the first half. I would say Conscient Sports have been solid overall. I don't remember any clear-cut chances, for Maverick Blues. Although Maverick Blues have had more intent on the attack, and especially with the way they counter off the left from Tavi and on the right, the way they swing the ball into the box as well. Now, once again, trying to attack there. Or just ricocheting between the two of them now. I think that corner that they wanted to play out. Now, once again, swings into the box. Now, needs to clear that. Both defenders just combining there to clear that one. Now on the ball, trying to break free. Going down the line, look at the pressure there. The goalkeeper has to clear that one, and he does exactly that into the middle of the park. But once again, they turn over possession. You don't want to do that, and you don't want to concede just before halftime. The team talk could be so very different. The keeper coming in, and that is a miss. Wow, what a chance! What an absolutely amazing save by the keeper. First off, look at that from the right side onto the left across the goal. This replay, this is the best play of the game so far. The keeper clears that. It's played onto the right. Brilliant save by the goalkeeper. And then the follow on, he had to bury that. The keeper was down and out on the ground, the goal gaping in front of him. Oh, so back again. Apologies for the loss in stream. We're facing some technical errors from time to time, but we're trying to resolve them as soon as we can. The score is still nil-nil, and Conscient Sports, that early chance that we were talking about, wow, that was the best chance of the game. The goal gaping, and now confusion here. The keeper slightly bamboozled. He was out of the box. I think he just completely forgot that. Tried to grab at it maybe, and just remembered in the end that, hey, I'm outside the box. Just let the ball roll over. And Tavi now trying to press there. He needs some support up front. He needs someone. Look at that brilliant slide tackle. And will he get a good ball? That's a good chance. Tavi onto the other side and just couldn't find his man. He is an enigma. He is absolutely on fire with the intention, with the brilliant slide tackle, the way he dribbles well. And that brings the first half to an end. 25 minutes up on the clock. It's nil-nil. This has been an high-octane game. This match has had everything. We have left wingers slide tackling and winning the ball back. We have other players, probably, possibly having to score a goal but missing an open chance. There's a lot happening in the game. And ultimately, well, nil-nil, but not lack of enjoyment.
lets you indulge in your cravings minus the guilt.
Now we start again. The second half getting underway between us. Once again cleared. So, nil-nil at the end of the first half. We saw one really good opportunity. Absolutely massive chance for Conscient Sports. And now, well, the keepers come out. We're just waiting for the hydration break here to end. Score still nil-nil between the two top teams. Remember, both of these teams have won both their games, 6 points apiece. Right, 6 points each between Conscient Sports and Maverick Blues in Pot B. Just goal difference is the only thing that separates them. Now we start again. 40 minutes on the clock. Just 10 minutes left. 25 minutes per half. Remember, we've done with the last hydration break of the game as well. Just 10 minutes to go. Still anyone's game. I think both of these teams won't be very upset with a draw, but I think they'll want to win. I think they'll want to find an opening, try for something, want to get a better one over the other, because this is a competition. Conscient Sports now, they're pressing high and they're pressing in numbers. Now it's in the box. Well, the keeper, happy to see it off there. Now whipped in the box. That's something, he gets on it, but couldn't land it on target. What a chance. What a chance that was. That was a really good chance, but still, the chance of the game has to be in the first half. The open goal that we saw caping and just hit it over. The ball just went out of bounds there, I think. Need to fetch that in. We'll resume play again. Up into the air now. Beating. Tussling for the ball. Now that's on goal. That's on strike. And now, this time, the follow up. Swinged into the box. But couldn't find anyone. That was a good shot at goal. Had to fetch a save out of the goalkeeper there. And now the last line of defense. That's not a risk you want to take. He's through. Needs a passing option. Just slides it across, but nobody getting there in time. That's not a risk you want to take, son. Now, here they come on attack again. Good press once again by Conscient Sports. Try to keep that into play. He will do that. This is two defenders. Good block in the end. Really good block there by Pravit. Screws out of play. That's going to be a throw in. Once again, headed out. Try to keep it in. And I think there was a clash of heads maybe. The players down. Play on, says the referee. And now it's going to be hit out of play. Well, I think he's just knocked the air out of him with that clash. Went hard for the header there. Didn't leave any scope. Just thanking our medical partners who make sure that the players are safe, that the players stay safe, you know, their medical condition is taken care of. Just doing exactly that. 45 minutes on the clock right now. Just making sure that the player is not in any kind of danger, is not in any kind of pain, and looks like he might not be able to continue the way the medicos are just addressing him. And that would be a sour sight to see if the player can't finish the game here. Now once again, ball onto the other side. Tussling for the ball, and well, that's almost through there. Well, there was a chance for Conscient Sports to attack. I don't know why he was dribbling in his defense. That was a dangerous precedent. Just got a little lucky, I think. Now they've cleared. Conscient Sports on the attack. Look at that, using his physicality, but in the end, the defender clearing it out. Into the box once again. Keeper coming out and grabbing that one, so not a lot of time left. And both teams, I think, to a certain extent, will maybe. Are they going to make. And that's a giveaway. Well, the keeper, we were just talking about the possibility of a draw there. And I don't know what the keeper's doing. Looks at a couple of options and sees defender. And look at the press there, just coming in hard. Just try to play for the back, try to just throw it, roll it to his player, to the defender there, who was not aware, who was not under the notion that the ball is coming. And while the attacker of Conscient Sports, he was aware, he was ready, he was pressing like Haaland, hunting down. And ultimately,
When Dadaji starts drifting and Dadi takes the win. It's not just a TV, it's Acer Pure Nitro TV.
Hi, Pure AC, power on. Ice blast mode.
Ice blast mode.
When summer strikes hard, hit Ice Blast mode. Heat and humidity conquered.
C7 mode.
C7 mode.
Acer Pure 7-in-1 convertible mode adjusts cooling as per occupancy for maximum comfort and energy savings.
It's karma, Dad.
From crispy delights to comforting hot pot, Acer Pure's 2-in-1 air fryer lets you indulge in your cravings minus the guilt. Acer Pure vacuum cleaners for when almost clean just won't do. Acer Pure TV. Gaming grade performance meets family entertainment. Pure technology that is built for your every sense. Acer Pure from Acer. When Dadaji starts drifting and Dadi takes the win. It's not just a TV, it's Acer Pure Nitro TV.
Hi, Pure AC, power on. Ice blast mode.
Ice blast mode.
When summer strikes hard, hit Ice Blast mode. Heat and humidity conquered.
C7 mode.
C7 mode.
Acer Pure 7-in-1 convertible mode adjusts cooling as per occupancy for maximum comfort and energy savings.
It's karma, Dad.
From crispy delights to comforting hot pot, Acer Pure's 2-in-1 air fryer lets you indulge in your cravings minus the guilt.
And they do exactly that. And tussling for the ball a little. Look at that good piece of skill there. Really good piece of skill. Plays it back to the defender who swings into the box, trying to win that one. And a couple of tussles between the defenders and tries to get it clear and does exactly that. 0-0 so far. You can see the aggressiveness. Look at that, both tussling for the ball and they win it back. Minerva Sharks, of course, they are a physically dominant team. They're very organized, good in the attack as well. And now trying to find an opening, tries to get past 1-2. Was he brought down there? Continues on. And now trying to swing into the box. Shot from distance. Well, firstly, it looked like he might try to find a passing option there, but just a shot directly at the keeper. The keeper was ready, aware, but he had to make a save there. Not the easiest. Now, through on goal almost. The defender had to come there and cover it up. Look at that. Really good defensive display by both teams, but more so by the Sharks. Down the wing once again, trying to use the pace that he has, trying to use the opportunity to find a pass, but just slipped there in the end, just lost his footing. Unfortunately, that's given the ball away. Couple of players trying to clear that one. Just gets a slight deflection. And now once again he's clearing there. That could have been a corner, but I think a corner is given after all. Well, so now this is an opportunity. This is a really good opportunity. Into the box, just misses everyone in the end. That was a chance, wasn't it? That was a good chance to deliver something, but just misses everyone. Goal kick now. Out onto the other side, but couldn't keep that in possession. Just need a little better touch there. Turn now for Minerva Sharks. Ball onto the other side. In possession, the referee just doing a little bit of an acrobatic, skill there to let the ball pass through. All the way back to the defender and uses the traditional clearance to just send it down the line, just punts it down the line, doesn't he? Out wide now in the attack. Now he's gotten past a couple of players there, but the defender just covering it up in the end. This is high octane back-to-back football, isn't it? No team is able to keep possession for long. That's something we can see. But this constant waves of attack for both sides. See that in action once again, and both of them really pressing high, really tussling hard for the ball, fighting for each loose ball, fighting for each 50-50. Really aggressive approach, but more so by Mercurial. Now, trying to switch the ball onto the other side. And there's a player down there, and the referee just stopping play there. Well, he should as he has. So, well, it's important to make sure that the players are all right, their well-being. If they face an injury, anything like that, just getting the physios in, the medicals in as well, all the partners, for supporting the DPDL. Just making sure that the player is all right, fit to continue, or if by chance unfit, just gets a little bit of a break, a little bit of a breather, rester. 10 minutes up on the clock. Remember, 25 minutes per half. 5 minutes break after each half, right? After the first half, of course, right? And there's going to be a semi small hydration break that's going to happen at the middle point of each half as well. The World Cup is having those, so we can as well. Resume once again now. And just hoping the player is completely all right. I think he's going to continue. Now, Mercurial in the attack, but just lost her footing there. Ball onto the other side, and that's going to roll out for a throw in. So it's a throw in now for Sharks. I think it's been such a close game for now. Like we're seeing, it's been a really close game. And I would say the breakthrough will obviously come at some point. We expect it to. Both of these teams are really good in the attack, but it will come from a lapse of concentration, a unique mistake, or maybe, just individual brilliance. That is something that we foresee happening. It's 13 minutes on the clock. And like we said, at the halfway point of the first half, there will be a small hydration break. So there's a 30 seconds to a minute breather that the players get just to make sure that they're taking care of the welfare of the players, that they're all right or fit to continue, and small tactical changes by the coach if necessary. So small break right here in front of us, and after that we're going to start again. We roll once again. 14 minutes on the clock. And just looking at the first 15 minutes, if we were just, to browse what's happening, I think there's a lot of turnover in possession. That means no team is able to build constant momentum. That is what that is something both teams will want to do. They want to probably have a sustained period of possession. And with that comes momentum. With that, comes a constant wave of attacks, a barrage of attacks. That is something I think we can expect more so from the Sharks, to be honest. But like we said, absolutely do not sleep on the Mercurials. Now, we're ready to start again from that throw in that the Sharks had won. And now, throwing down the line, couldn't find the player there. Good skill, and now punts it down the line. Old fashioned clearance from the defender there. Now the Sharks in possession. Good first time pass. Now trying to send his player through. Can he find a return pass? Just tried to roulette turn there. But the defender read that and he was standing strong to block that one off. Into the box. And well, it was slightly worrisome for the keeper for a moment, I think. But he dealt with it well. And now when the attack again, this time Mercurial's trying to attack, but once again, ball rolling through, I think. Now Sharks in possession, playing around the midfield, trying to switch the ball onto the other side. They need to be a little faster with the switches, but overall, the good idea. Good approach. Now shot from distance from way out, and I think that's hit the post. Well, that was an absolute hit from way out. Did not expect that, and that had the keeper beaten. That could have been the goal of the day. That could have been the goal of the month. That was an absolute screamer if it went in. The audacity to try that from that distance, the confidence, the self-belief. But he did that and almost reached the promised land. Wow. 70 minutes on the clock, and that would have been such a great introduction to the first goal of the game. Hope we see some more quality here today. Really talented lads here playing in front of us, and all of them have been absolutely amazing so far. Now, Minerva Sharks in the attack. Good piece of skill to get through. Can you find a passing option? Somebody got something on it in the end. And no follow-up, no late runners in the box. That is a surprising notion. No late runners at all. Somebody could have gotten something on it. But nothing doing there. Now, trying to switch on to the other side. Tussling to the ball there. Good piece of skill, but just read that well in the end. With that, the score still stands at 0-0. Maybe a chance to take a shot now this time. Well, flashed by. That was off target, but it had the keeper worried for a moment, I'm sure, when he was just loading up that shot. That is the danger man, isn't he? Trying to play it out from the back. Switch on to the other side. No pressure. Into the middle of the park. Quick 1-2 between them. Can he keep possession? Can use his body well. There's an opportunity to turn maybe. Lost in the middle of the park. Shot from distance there. Well, that was a flyer. You can see both teams really taking a couple of more risks, a couple of more shots. They want goals. That's how they play, don't they? That's exactly the kind of football we like watching as well. Let's be honest here. Into the middle of the park now. This is, of course, the Acer DPDL, the game between Mercurials and the Minerva Sharks. Both teams really doing well in Porte. Minerva Sharks, of course, played 2 games, won 2, 6 points, top of the table. Well, Mercurial, 2 games played, sorry. They won 1 and lost 1, 3 points only. So that's why it's more important for them to win here today to get those 3 points if they want to snatch the first position on the group. Pot A versus Pot B as the teams move ahead. Currently, you have to only focus on your pot. That's all that matters. That's all that's there in your oyster in the world. It's your pot and everything else comes later. Corner there now. Throw in this time. 20 minutes on the clock already. Remember, 25 minutes per half. So it's 5 minutes more. Then we have a small break. And then we go again. Just heading there a little bit, but just goes off the player. Rudraksha, number 8, of course. He's been one of the outstanding players here today, trust me. An absolute gem of a talent, Rudraksha. Referee signaling we can start again, and we do, but immediately cleared and cleared out for a throw in. Ball swinging to the other side. In possession now. There's been a long time since we've seen a sustained attack from Mercurial, and that is something they want to change now. There's an opportunity, switched it on the other side, but just blocked in the end. That was a chance. That could have been a good chance if it found his man there. So some really good defending. Now Mercurial in the attack. Maybe they hurt us. Maybe they know they have something to prove. Maybe they know they need to win this game if they want to challenge for the top spot. It could be either or. It could be anything. But the end result is that if they attack, they can score. And if they score, they can win. There's no two ways about that. That's the only thing you can do. That's the only controllable that you can control. Your performance, your victory, your points. In possession now. Just get something on it. Ball's going out on the other side. So, not a lot of time left to end the first half. And now this could be a crucial moment because onto the other side, the free kick has been given, confirmed, and this could be a good chance for Mercurial to change their dynamics, to change their fortune, get a goal from this free kick if they can, and it's just overhit slightly. It was not the worst kick in the world. I thought he would try to swing it into the box, maybe get it onto the heads of one of his players, but he went directly, had the confidence, and he was not a million miles away. So, not a bad free kick, especially considering it's the U13s we're witnessing here. Now, Minerva Sharks. Good clearance in the end, but still not cleared to safety. Shot rolling on the ground. Keeper getting himself behind it. Really good keeping. We've seen spills like these before, and that's a handball. That's going to be hand. Gained an advantage in an attacking phase. Now 24 minutes up. Final few moments left in this first half. It's been an exciting first half. No goals so far, but you've seen everything else. We've seen saves, we've seen shots from distance, we've seen the ball, the shot hit the bar. We've seen everything else. Into the hands of the goalkeeper. He'll be happy to see out the timer there. Now, with that, the whistle goes to the end of the first half. So, at the end of the first half, the score between Minerva Sharks and Mercurial is 0-0. This is the heavy hitters. This is the top of the table clash, 0-0 between both teams. And so far, it's not because of lack of action. Good defensive display from both. Really good commanding of the box as well. So, 0-0 at the end between Mercurial FC and Minerva Sharks.
When Dadaji starts drifting and Dadi takes the win. It's not just a TV, it's Acer Pure Nitro TV.
Hi, is a pure AC. Power on. Ice blast mode.
Ice blast mode.
When summer strikes hard, hit Ice Blast mode. Heat and humidity conquered.
C7 mode.
C7 mode.
Acer Pure 7-in-1 convertible mode adjusts cooling as per occupancy for maximum comfort and energy savings.
It's karma, Dad.
From crispy delights to comforting hot pot, Acer Pure's 2-in-1 air fryer lets you indulge in your cravings minus the guilt.
So we kick off once again, and now we're into the second half, and now both teams really coming out with intent, looking to attack early on. Ball just going out of play there. So Minerva Sharks, I think they'll be more keen to try and start on the front foot because they want these 3 points, don't they? As do the Mercurial FC. No denying that. Minerva Sharks have something more to gain if they can top the table with a perfect record. Back to the goalkeeper now. Now free kick, there's a chance here. Misses the corner in the end. And look at that, just like frustration from him, expected better from himself. And that's the standards you set. That's the way you operate sometimes. So, I think there's a collision between the two players there. I think the players are down. You can see that. And the physio's on there to help him out. He's holding his head. He's holding his face. And I hope there's nothing that's, paining him that much because it looks like he's in a lot of pain. Just taking off his shoe there, checking his ankle, checking his feet. The physios are there, the medical team on the ground as well. Well, we want to thank the medical partners. Really, really helpful. Manipal Hospitals, Independence Water, so many other partners that just make this DPDL possible. But we hope it's just an impact injury. It's just the pain and nothing more than that. Substitution sign is up. So, unfortunately, the player's match is done. He will be out of the field and a substitution taking place now. Now onto the other side. In the attack, in possession. Look at that, charging down. Tried to bring him down maybe from behind. Tried to just intercept that ball. Did not work. So now in the attack. Into the center of the park now. Just tussling for the ball. You can see the teammates onto the other side. And this is going to be a really interesting game. Nil-nil so far. We're close to the 30-minute mark. Remember, we play all the way to 50 minutes. We're going to have a hydration break in the middle of the second half as well. Now just trying to break free there. Chance to maybe hit it. And he has hit it. They found the goal. They found the goal they wanted. And that is exactly what they were looking for. High quality finish. Look at that. Just whips it across onto the other side. Sends it into the box. Right? First time clearance. It falls to number 7. Onto his left foot. Just create some space for himself. And into the bottom corner. The keeper on the right side of the goal. The goal scored on the left side. No scope of reaching that one. And that was in the bottom corner. One clear chance, one clear opening, made well with a little bit of deflection, but that left foot of his, absolute monster. And he scored that one. Put his team in a very good position now. Now on the attack, trying to find an opening and just defended well. And now just colliding with the keeper, just a final touch needed there. Almost through on goal, but the keeper comes out on top and another clearance there. I think the players are fine. That's good to see. Both the keeper and the attacker are fine. Ball onto the other side now. Now, trying to stay in possession. Ball just going out of play there. So, what a moment there. Absolutely amazing finish. Mercurial get their first goal. And now, Minerva Sharks have to find an opening. They have to find a goal, don't they? The top of the table with 2 games won, 2 games played, 6 points. But now, this is the third game, and this will bring Mercurial level with Minerva, because if this is how the if this is how the game ends, this is how the score stands. It's gonna be 6 points apiece. 2 games won, one lost. Now in the attack, now trying. Ball out to the other side. So this is going to be a corner. This is going to be an interesting chance if they can create something of it. 1-0 to the good for Mercurial. Into the box now. Minerva trying to score something there. The Sharks, but not coming out top. This was a game we thought the Sharks would dominate. They have in certain spaces, but the physicality, the aggression of the Mercurial Football Club coming onto the fore here, and really it has them in a good position. To the other side. In possession now. Trying to launch into center. Couldn't get the ball under control, but chance to take a shot there. Convert it into a pass. Still in possession. Too many bodies behind. Too many bodies behind on the ball and just blocking it all out in the end. Good defending overall. Now try to find a good piece of skill there. In possession. Good position now. Looking to attack, looking to counter. Can he find a good pass? Trying to go down the line, but I think the ball's just going to go out of play. The sliding tackle there. And play on. So the referee. So nothing doing all good. Throw in for the Sharks. This time it's going to be a foul. That is going to be a foul. Well, 35 minutes up on the clock. Remember, hydration break number 2 is yet to come. We're going to have it around the 37th to 38th minute mark. That's usually when we have our second hydration break. So this might be one of the last pieces of action we see. Now into the top corner there. Well, the keeper got something on it. Thought for a moment it would be swung in onto the heads of one of the players, but that was a shot on goal and the keeper had to make that save. And the follow-up, well, there was no one to seize on that, but another chance, half a chance, goes begging. So they're growing into the game, aren't they? Really growing into the game. Ball on to the other side. Now try to tag down the wing there. Ball on to the other side. So, corner now. This is a chance for the Sharks if they can find a good delivery here. Cleared out, so it's going to be a corner once again. Another chance to swing something in to find a good delivery. Now onto the other side. Looking to attack here. Ball onto the other side. Goes out of play. 38 minutes now on the clock. We still play on. Goal kick now. Punted up ahead. First time response and a good clearance again. Now this time, is he through on goal? Good recovery. Really good recovery by the defenders. And the first touch, just letting him down. I think ultimately a foul has been given there. But still, they'll take that. They'll happily take that one. I think the tackle from behind was the one that was deemed as a foul. 3 defenders converging at that moment. Now, this is a chance. This is a huge chance for Mercurial, and if they can double their lead here, puts it into the box. Good header. Cleared it straight out. The ball's not completely cleared yet. Now, chance to break. Couple of tackles flying in. Now, whipping it into the box. Up in the air. But easy peasy for the goalkeeper in the end. Close to 40 minutes on the clock now. Good throw once again. Now, out to the center of the park. Good touch there. Trying to turn, trying to find a passing option. Now, this is a chance. If they can find a couple of good passes here, they need something and they need it soon. Just 10 minutes left to go in this game. And if they want to draw level at the very least, they need a goal soon. Can't keep it right till the end. Here, Minerva Sharks in the attack, switching on to the other side. Two players there. Need some better coordination. Ultimately, good piece of skill to try and escape the couple of defenders there. And that slight tackle just coming clutch at the right moment. Puts it out for a corner. And well, you know what happens at set pieces, what happens at corners. The physicality and the height of Mercurial. It's really benefiting them. So they're fine with corners. And there's another one they have to defend right here. Off the head of someone there. And I think the player for Minerva Sharks, the one that went down, was the one that got the last touch off his head. And that is going to be the signal for the break time of the hydration break, the second hydration break of this game. We're in the final 10 minutes now. A couple of minutes break. We're just going to have a look at the match so far. See a couple of moments, key moments of the games, defending, the chances created, the throw in, and the goal. The goal that we saw right here. We're going to watch it again, once again. Number 7 creates that space, left foot, wraps his foot around the ball into the bottom corner. No stopping that one. And that is why it's 1-0 right now. At Minerva Sharks, they've done well to escape the press. They've done well to pass around in the middle, but they've not looked incisive enough. In fact, they look a little toothless at times, especially because they lack the aggressiveness, the height. That's what it feels, the physical features. At least that's what the eye test is. And that is where, the game is favored to Mercurial FC. That's what they want. They want to fight you. They want the aggressiveness to come out, all in a fair manner, of course. Now we start once again with the final 10 minutes, sub 10 minutes right now. And this is crunch time for both teams. So ball out wide. Now maybe looking to attack, trying to get free. Number seven already scored one goal before. And well, onto the other side now. Trying to clear that one. Alvin, of course. Brilliant performance by him so far, the number seven of Mercurial. Now ball onto the other side, just rolls out for a throw in. Now onto the other side, keeps it in, controls the possibility of a throw in. Now in possession, Mercurial. I think coming into the game, if you think about how the game has progressed, you know, uh, the first half it was very, very close, right? Possession was controlled close to 50-50, right? The second half, though, I would say the dominance, especially in attack, we've seen more of that from Mercurial. Apologies for the technical errors we faced earlier, but now we continue once again. The score is 1-0. Still, Mercurial in the lead, 48 minutes on the clock. Now to the other side. And the ball's just going to be going back to the goalkeeper there. Out for a throw in once again. So, not a lot of time left, not a lot of opportunities left. And if there has to be a goal for the Minerva Sharks, it has to be now. Now in possession. The physicality, I must say, the physicality that we've seen from the Mercurial Football Club has really been impressive and it's been important in the reason. Ball going out once again. Throw in now. Once again, trying to find an opening with that throw in, but does not get something that they would need or want. The question is now 50 minutes on the clock. There's not a lot of time left, but now they're in attack now. Well, that was close. That was really close. That could have sealed the match. If they got something on target and maybe got a goal there, that could have sealed the match. But well, that is gonna be that. It is the final whistle, regardless. We're out of time. Time is up, and it is a 1-0 win for Mercurial. Well, the table toppers, the undefeated Minerva Sharks, have fallen today. And Mercurial Football Club, off the back of Alvin, have secured a 1-0 victory with an absolutely brilliant goal, a peach of a goal that we saw from the left foot into the bottom corner. And that is all that mattered. That is the 3 points. So both these teams now on level points. 2 games won, 1 game lost, 3 games played total. And this is how the top of pot A looks like. This is going to be really interesting heading into the final, climax of the season of the Acer DPDL Bengaluru edition here for the U13s. Such an interesting development here. So 1-0 the final score between Mercurial FC and Minerva Sharks. A really good goal by Alvin. We're going to see the stats here. We'll see a couple of replays as well. But that's all that happened. That's all that matters. You can see a slight disappointment amongst the Sharks. You can see the stats right here: 54% possession to 46, 6 shots on target to 5. Well, that is the difference maker. It's the goal. That's the one that matters. We see a few replays here. Up in the air. You can see tussling. It was really an aggressive battle, wasn't it? It was a contention for the ball. It was an aggressive take at times. See these moments here for the Sharks. Just trying to find an opening, but just wasn't their day, was it? I don't remember any clear cut chance for the Sharks. Yes, half chances. Yes, moments for sure. Great passing, good possession, but nothing too clear cut. You can see the height, you can see the difference in the height and the physicality and the aggression. I just couldn't pass their way around. Just snatched at a couple of shots. This was as close as they got. That snatch shot tried to loop itself over the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper's really good as well. Both the goalkeepers doing a good job. I think there was nothing that the goalkeeper of Minerva could do for that shot that went into the goal. And well, that is that. So that brings our streaming, our coverage for game number 2 to an end. This is the U13s. We're at the end of that. Don't go anywhere. There's more games coming up today on the Acer DPDL channel. Where else? But you have to make sure you keep checking them out, keep following, keep supporting the Acer DPDL. This is the grassroots football of India. I'm Saib. I was a commentator for today. 2 games down, 1 game to go, and a lot more across other age categories as well. So don't go anywhere. Keep following. Have fun. But for now, bye bye and goodbye.
When Dadaji starts drifting and Dadi takes the win, it's not just a TV, it's Acer Pure Nitro TV.
Hi, Superior AC, power on. Ice blast mode.
Ice blast mode.
When summer strikes hard, hit Ice Blast mode. Heat and humidity conquered.
C7 mode.
C7 mode.
Acer Pure 7-in-1 convertible mode adjusts cooling as per occupancy for maximum comfort and energy savings.
It's karma, Dad.
From crispy delights to comforting hot pot, Acer Pure's 2-in-1 air fryer lets you indulge in your cravings minus the guilt. Acer Pure vacuum cleaners for when almost clean just won't do. Acer Pure TV. Gaming grade performance meets family entertainment. Pure technology that is built for your every sense. Acer Pure from Acer. When Dadaji starts drifting and Dadi takes the win, it's not just a TV, it's Acer Pure Nitro TV.
Hi, Acer Pure AC, power on. Ice blast mode.
Ice blast mode.
When summer strikes hard, hit Ice Blast mode. Heat and humidity conquered.
C7 mode.
C7 mode.
Acer Pure 7-in-1 convertible mode adjusts cooling as per occupancy for maximum comfort and energy savings.
It's karma, Dad.
From crispy delights to comforting hot pot, Acer Pure's 2-in-1 air fryer lets you indulge in your cravings minus the guilt. Acer Pure vacuum cleaners. For when almost clean just won't do. Acer Pure TV. Gaming grade performance meets family entertainment. Pure technology that is built for your every sense. Acer Pure from Acer.